We're here at Future Music Festival in Brisbane with Walden. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Very well. You just came off the stage?
Yeah, about half an hour ago.
How'd the set go?
It was cool. The stage was awesome. I mean, the haunted house setup they've got for this year is, it's huge, it's long, it's got all these lasers. It's, I think later in the day or at night, it's going to be really, really good.
Knife Party headlining that stage, aren't they?
Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome.
That's going to be cool. Are you going to hang around for that, or do you have to fly on to the next one?
No, I've got to fly to Perth in a couple of hours. But I'm definitely watching the whole thing tomorrow night, so I'm really excited for that.
A lot of bands are saying that today. It's quickly in and out, but tomorrow they'll make up for it.
No, absolutely.
And you've got a new single that you just dropped, Xylent.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, that actually came in a moment of crisis. Mm-hmm. You know, your creativity goes through cycles, and when I made that record, previously wasn't having that many good days in the studio. Ideas weren't really saying the way that I wanted them to, and I think a lot of that had to do with overthinking records and forcing it. So I think with Xylent, that was just sort of I made that for fun. I just sort of let the creativity flow, and the song came naturally, and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out.
Well, it seems like people are responding well to it. Have the crowds been doing the same?
They actually have. I was sort of surprised. I was like, yeah, it's a good track, maybe people will like it, and Data Life supported, Dennis Kuo supported, all these sort of big names. So I was really, really stoked about that.
Fantastic. And is that a taste of what's to come in the year ahead? Is this separate to kind of anything else that's
I think
in the cards?
I think it's a bit of a taste of what's to come. Yeah. I want to keep things melodic, but I also want to I've been really getting to the more housey, groovy, proggy, slightly deeper side of dance music. So I think there'll definitely be a mix of that and my old sound.
Fantastic. And you mentioned Knife Party before and Data Life as part of this amazing lineup. Who else are you looking forward to seeing?
Eric Prydz. I mean, I think it's his first time to Australia.
I believe so. It's taken us a while to get him down here.
It's brilliant. I'm really looking forward to. I mean, I'm definitely going to his gig in Pasha in Sydney. Yeah, that's a must for me. I haven't seen Rudimental play yet. I'm a big fan of them, so I think they're the other act that I'm really, really pumped to see.
Very genre crossing.
They
act,
are.
Aren't they?
They're cool. I mean, they have this sort of really nice soulful musicality to them that I think is a little bit rare at the moment. So, yeah.
And when it comes to when you're on stage at this festival or any other event, what makes a good festival crowd?
I think it goes both ways. You have to read the crowd. I mean, it's great when the crowd is responsive and they're really into it and they get your vibe. But I think for them to do that, you need a vibe on the stage. I guess a sort of musical direction. I guess you need to be able to you need to read them if they react well to this, or maybe I'm not playing hard enough. Maybe just sort of see how they like this. It's all sort of experimental. But I think what makes a good festival crowd is generally when they're happy and they're just sort of up for it. And so it's just America's great for that. Their festivals are. I mean, Australia has great festivals as well. Yeah. But I mean, they're always very open to hearing things and they get really into it.
So do you feel like in Australia you've kind of got to stick to the same set every festival during future, or are you going to be changing it up as you go based on the crowd?
No, I think I'll try and change it up based on the crowd as much as possible. I mean, obviously, you only have 45 hours so to play a set, so in a sense you want to play your best set possible within that short amount of time. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think it's good to have a set because then, it's not very flexible.
I mean, there are some acts on this bill that are used to playing 12-hour all-night sets and things like that. Yeah. So it must be pretty difficult to squeeze it into such a short amount of time.
No, absolutely.
And after our Future Music, what's next?
Well, there's more studio time, which will be good. Sort of finish off some old records that I've had for a while. I want to get those done for this year. Yep. And then I've got Miami. I went to music conference. I think I'll be there from the 25th onward.
Yeah, that's not far away, is it?
So that's really exciting as well. I'll get to see my big beat label people there and sort of hang out and see what's to go.
Have you done that one before?
Yeah, I did Miami for the first time last year, and it's really good, man. Really cool.
I've heard nothing but great things about that event.
It's something.
Well, best of luck there. Can't wait to hear what comes next. And thanks for taking time to talk to us today.
Awesome, man. Thanks for having me.
Cheers. My pleasure. Now we're just going to get you very quickly.